the 90s of the last century, the growing dissatisfaction for the rigid constraint of the behavioral research gave rise to different attempts to find more comprehensive and flexible ways to investigate mind's dynamics and phenomena. In this frame, I became convinced that it would be possible to enhance the cross-fertilization by opening our debates to an international arena in which expert researchers of different disciplines and cultural traditions could present their newest results. At the scope, two new initiatives were launched at the same time by ECONA, the International Journal of Cognitive Science, Cognitive Processing, and the first international conference on spatial cognition that was held for the first time in 2000. As regards ICSC, the choice of spatial cognition for a series of international conferences immediately appeared as a fit and promising topic for the aims we would push. The first conference that took place in 2000 inaugurated this series with a title open to many possible perspectives, spatial cognition and scientific research and application, and we chose a logo that could give the idea of this plenty of possibilities in space cognition. That is, we chose the different slopes and staircase of the Roman Campidoglio Hill and of the Araceli Basilica, aimed at eliciting the idea of the multiplicity of spatial perspectives from many different points of view. In the first edition, three important keynote speakers addressed three topics in the forefront of the research. In 2003, for the European Year of People with Disabilities, we chose a logo inspired by a wheelchair going forward in the space, and the second edition was dedicated to space and disability with a look to the clinical implications of spatial cognition and to rehabilitation. In 2006, the topic was the dynamic spatial interaction, and this edition was organized together with the University of Perugia, and the logo gives the impression of many directions stemming from the brain. In this edition, we gave in testimony, we had the possibility of appreciating the growing importance of the neuroimaging technique in 2009. The session was dedicated to spatial cognition and action. For this reason, we choose as logo the Greek statue of the Discobolus, and the other topics in this edition were centered on the human-robot interaction. In 2012, we had an explosion of the participants participants from Europe, Asia, North America, and South America, and Oceania too, and we had two parallel sessions. The topics was a breaking topic that is embodied cognition. 2015 edition. We will have 7 keynotes and 3 parallel sessions, 28 symposia. It is a very large conference. The logo is also very large. We have the Rome skyline. I think that this conference on situated cognition will be a success as the previous editions, and I put forward my wish and my opinion that the next editions from 3 years in 3 years will bring together even more researchers, topics, persons, and will contribute to the human comprehension and peace in the world.